Hi Sarah, thank you so much for joining me here in Little Miss Dive Shop for our latest episode of Be The Drop. Now I see that you've brought your item in, which is an item of significance for you and your community. I'd love for you to share the story behind this with me.
I have, and it might seem a little crazy, but it's just my phone, because the way that I connect with my community most of the time is online. So it's through the website, it's through online courses, it's through Instagram and Facebook and all those sorts of things. And that's where we start to communicate, we start to build a friendship, we start to get to know each other, we start to learn more about each other so that we can work together and we can inspire each other.
Now that we've got to know a little bit about your community, I was just wondering if you could expand on who they are and just give me a little bit more depth to that.
Yeah, absolutely. So the community that I've built is women who just want more. They've got big dreams, but they're so shut down, they're scared, they're fitting into community, they're fitting into expectations. It's the shoulds and woulds and coulds of life. And they've got that burning desire somewhere in them that it's like, there's got to be more than this. There's got to be more than 9 to 5 and day to day and all those things that you feel like you have to do. And particularly as women, there is so much guilt. There is so much guilt when we take time out for ourselves and when we even think about doing things for ourselves. And when we're little kids, we don't edit, we don't think twice, we don't filter. We just dive on in, we jump the creek, we climb the tree, we scream, we laugh, we play. And the older we get, the more we sort of step into that sensible place and we shut ourselves down. And my community is very much those women who want to rediscover that sense of self, that sense of passion, that sense of there's more and I want it. And also I deserve it, because as I said, we can get so shut into what we think we have to do, the working, the paying the bills, all those things, that to take time out to really tap into what you love, to what makes you feel alive, it's such an amazing thing. It's so special. And seeing women build up their confidence is one of the most amazing things, and it's such a joy.
I'm really interested in finding out about the passion behind your community. What is it that unites them and how are you a part of that?
I'm a really honest person, I'm an open book, so I like to think that by just being honest and saying it like it is, whether it's a great day, it's a shitty day, can I swear?
Yes.
Whatever it is, just being truthful about it and uniting our community through that honesty and through the respect and through the lifting each other up instead of pulling each other down. Just giving each other that really safe space where you can be truthful, you know that you can have support, you can just ask and it'll be received with love. There's no fear, there's no drama, there's no bullshit. It's just people helping each other. And having that space is a really important thing, because a lot of us don't have that. We think we have to do things on our own. We think we have to just keep going. And especially, if we're mums, if we're wives, if we're working jobs and trying to manage things, there's so much pressure, and it can sometimes feel like I'm just doing this all on my own. There's no one out there. I'm the only one that feels this way. And I want to remind people that you're not alone, and there's so many people that get it, and there's so many people that will help. So creating that space for people to know that it's okay, it's going to be okay. Yes, you absolutely can, and there's people there to help you achieve it.
So we've got the passion behind your community. What I want to know now is then what takes that passion and motivates them? What is that motivating force that moves that passion into action?
It's a hard one sometimes, because when you're in that stuck spot, it can feel like it's not possible. It's hard getting out of bed, it's hard functioning, it's hard getting through the day. And I've found giving people permission very much, and particularly at the workshops, me standing up there and saying, hey, you're here, congratulations, you've taken time out for yourself. That's something people don't do, and you're here. So make the most of this, dive in, connect with what's from here instead of what's always from here or what's external and coming to you, the expectations. Drop all that crap and reconnect with you, reconnect with what you want. And really giving them permission to do that is often what allows them to take that action. Giving them the support, letting them know that they're not alone and that it won't always be easy, but they can do it. And also getting them to look at what they've already achieved. That's been a really key thing for me, because often when you're feeling flat or you're feeling down or it's just feeling hard, the last thing you want to do is acknowledge that you're actually a pretty cool person and that you're really capable and that you've done some really cool stuff in the past. So getting people to reflect on times where they were really afraid, didn't think they could, but they did it anyway, and tapping into that power and bringing that into the future and saying, hey, if you could do that, look at what you can do. That's probably key.
To finish off, Sarah, I'd really love to get from you your Be the Drop tip. So basically, what is that is your top communication tip within your community?
It's probably something I've said a lot already today, but it's honesty. It's just for me being very, very transparent, being completely upfront and sharing my story and giving other people a platform to share their stories, and acknowledging the real people, acknowledging the people out there busting their butts and making amazing change, and people doing like exactly what you're doing today with your Be the Drop campaign. It's just giving people the space to share and build that community where people can step up and lift each other up and support each other.